is that we certainly believe that his post was to threaten law enforcement, which is all part of gang activity.
Jeffrey Williams' attorney Brian Steele told me by phone it is never appropriate to be engaged in any type of witness intimidation. It is never appropriate to threaten to murder another person. The prosecution's motion to revoke Jeffrey's probation should not be well received and should be swiftly rejected. It is irresponsible to file a motion of this sort when Jeffrey has done absolutely nothing, Steele said, to violate any condition of probation or threaten a witness.
We know that it is clear to Mr. Williams that the intent of the district attorney is to stop gang activity in Fulton County, Georgia. We believe the judge's order is clear, and that this is an intentional violation.
Urban Artificial Intelligence Strategic Thinking Media Platform. Fani Willis versus Young Thug is not done yet. It's far from over, man. Young Thug recently went viral for taking shots at an Atlanta Police Department gang investigator named Marissa Veverito. All right. Now, I made some content about her association with the 4PF Rico. Go check that video out if y'all haven't. Now, before I get into this, man, let me say this. Atlanta PD, y'all have got to stop acting so thirsty to lock up rappers. It's making y'all look crazy. It's making it seem personal. Y'all are going too hard to lock up rappers. Make sure y'all get some criminals as well. We get it. Rappers have a big influence. They're very influential. They have money. They can pull strings. They can get people killed. We know that. But please make sure y'all are focusing on criminals as well, the people who actually in the street doing the crimes, man. Y'all going so hard on these rappers. It's kind of crazy. This situation looks kind of crazy. Atlanta PD and Fani Willis trying to revoke Young Thug's probation for a tweet. Y'all get in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Now, Young Thug called out a gang investigator. He tweeted, said that she was the biggest liar in the DA office again. That's Marissa Veverito. And Fani Willis didn't like this. All right. Fani Willis spoke out about it. And she filed a motion to get Young Thug's probation revoked. Again, get in the comments, man. Is that necessary? I feel like that's OD. I wasn't happy with Thug's plea deal. He got a good deal. All right. So the only way that y'all can make this right is finding a way to take him back to jail, finding a way to revoke his probation and get him locked back up. I don't think this is a big enough offense to go back to jail for. And if Young Thug's probation does get revoked, which it probably won't, but if it did, he would be doing a lot of time now. Fani Willis kind of went into detail about what she saw wrong with the tweet, how it was a very serious threat. She always talks about the amount of eyes that's on Young Thug. She always talks about his influence over the city, which he does have a lot of influence, but does he deserve to get a 20-year backloaded sentence, probation revoked for calling somebody in the DA office a liar? I don't think so. That's just my opinion, man. Y'all get in the comments, though. Let me know what y'all think. Fani Willis went on to say that this was intimidation, and she went on to say that Marissa Ververito's parents' address was leaked an hour or so after this tweet. Now, all this makes it obvious that the state of Georgia has something out for Young Thug. All right, they out to get him again. They not happy about his plea deal. That's not Young Thug's fault that they messed the case up. They had a lot of missteps during that case. It is what it is. That's what happened. You can't go try to double back and get his probation revoked just because you felt like he wagged. I don't think that's right. If that is what Fani Willis is trying to do, that's wrong, and that's not justice, in my opinion. Now, another conversation that I'm seeing online is that a lot of people are saying Fani Willis and the Atlanta Police Department is so upset because Young Thug actually exposed this young lady, all right? Doing some research into the whole Goodfellas case and doing some research back into the old YSL case. This young lady, Marissa Veverito, was not supposed to be seen. All right, we not supposed to know how she looks. She's an undercover gang investigator. Okay, so she goes out in street clothes and she befriends rappers. She befriends high-ranking gang members. She befriends wealthy drug dealers, and she just gets into a circle. People were saying, "Oh, she's fucking them. She's having sex with them." I don't know that. I don't know who she's having sex with and who she's not. I don't know if she's being romantic with these people. I don't know if she's just being cool with them, platonic friendships. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way it goes, she's getting enough information to send these dudes to jail. That's the point. It don't matter if they having sex with her or not. It doesn't matter what she's doing. The fact is, she's getting close enough to them to get incriminating information on them. She's getting close enough to them to find out information that could be used against them later. All right, that's a problem. So for Young Thug to expose her, that's a big deal. And a lot of the conversations that I'm seeing, that's what Fani Willis is upset about. They upset because this girl's image is all over the internet now. Everybody knows what this female looks like. Now, how effective can her undercover work be? All right, how effective can her undercover work be? Because her name will be brought up again if the 4PF case goes and materializes how we think. Her name is going to be brought up again. And I'm sure once her name is brought up again, y'all know how the internet is. In the algorithm, that picture that Young Thug posted is going to pop up again. All right. Now, if this was a regular old Joe like me or you who posted that picture of Miss Veverito, it may not have been a big deal. But for somebody like Young Thug, who got millions of followers, who tweets and posts, has millions of interactions and impressions, for that many people to see an undercover agent's face, I don't know. If you look at the Goodfellas case, and when you hear her giving her testimony, you can't see her face, you only hear her voice. They don't show her face on TV. That's why they can't. They're not supposed to. She's not supposed to be seen. They gonna need her to do undercover work again. All right, if her face is all over the TV, she ain't gonna be able to go undercover. So Young Thug exposed that, and we don't know how effective that investigator is gonna be moving forward, man. But let me know what y'all think about this. Young Thug versus Fani Willis is not over. Man, Young Thug got a long road ahead of him. I feel like Fani Willis is going to be doing whatever she can do to get this dude back in jail. APD hates the fact that Young Thug is free. He's back in videos. He dropped a fire verse with Baby on Dumb and Dumber record. Crazy. I know that APD don't like to see things like that, man. Young Thug out, back in his bag. But I want y'all to get in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. And I hate talking about this. I hate asking this question, but it is what it is. Do y'all think Young Thug is going to survive the rest of these 15 years on probation? It can be done. Let me say that. It can be done. He can do it, but he's gonna have to chill out on social media. He's not gonna have to do things to antagonize Fani Willis, all right? Because right now I feel like he's at the top of her hit list, man. She wants him back in jail very badly. She talked about how what he did by releasing that information about Marissa Veverito, how that was just detrimental to a lot of people's safety, man. And any way that it goes, anything that Young Thug does, Fani Willis is going to continue to make him seem like some type of menace to society, seemingly until he goes back to jail. Don't want that to happen. Like I said, I hate talking about this, but this is a strategic thinking media platform, and we do discuss hip hop artists. Young Thug is a public figure. Lil Baby, they public figures, man. But I want y'all to get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Fani Willis versus Young Thug. Not over yet. I thought once Fani Willis let Thug sit, and during the whole presidential election, as long as it looked like she was cleaning up the streets, I thought she was going to be good. I thought once the election was over and she won her seat back, she would let all this go. I guess not, man. She on this nigga heels, man. She want Young Thug back in jail. I was wrong. I don't think it got nothing to do with the election. Let me know, what does she personally not like Young Thug? Y'all get in the answer that question for me. How personal is this really? Urban Artificial Intelligence, strategic thinking media platform. I'm gonna see y'all on the next episode. Peace.